Hi everyone, it's Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vinty, the Vintage Tool Man, with our yard sale finds for the weekend of June the 6th, 2014. We haven't done a show in a while, I know. We've both been really busy at work, and we're thinking about moving, so we're really in downsize sell mode. But, you know us. We can't pass up a good deal, and we have found some interesting items that we want to show you today. Okay, at an estate sale, on the second day, we found this fabulous, huge basket. It's great. It was half price. I paid $20 for that. Love it. Yeah. At a flea market. At a flea market in Heritage Harbor, I got this basket. It came from an antique store out near Deep Creek Lake, Western Maryland. I paid $3 for that, another good deal. At the estate sale, on the second day, $4 on a cute little 9-ounce Trainer postal scale. Uncle Vinty's already cleaned it up for me. $10 on a neat old pulley. Love that. I have a lot of these. I just like them. I use them for hanging plants and just for decor. And this funky item that we got at a yard sale. As you can see, I paid $2 for it. Uncle Vinty didn't want me to buy it, but I thought it was fabulous. It's an old engine that someone converted to a lamp. Now the shade wasn't doing it any good, and I thought, wouldn't it be neat if we had a funnel as a shade? And later that day, at another estate sale, look what we found. We found these two really neat funnels. I paid $2.50 for that and $4 for this one. And this is the one that we're going to put on top of our lamp. That is going to be cool. All right.
Very cool.
Very cool. You like it now, don't you?
I like it now.
All right, good. Okay, moving along. We were driving down a street looking for a yard sale, and someone had put a few items out by the curb. So we kind of stopped and looked, and a gentleman came running out and said, $10 for anything out here. So we looked at this candy machine and we said, what the hey? We took it for $10. They sell new for about $200. My plan is to sell it and hope to get about $50 out of it. So that's pretty good. Fun item. I'm going to end with that. This thing, they had $100 on it, and I loved it. But $100 was too much. So we took our chances, came back second day, and it was still there, and I bought it for $50. I've looked online and I haven't been able to find anything like it. It's cast iron, it's quite heavy. Uncle Vinty is going to knock some of the rust off, either paint it, linseed oil it, something like that. But you gotta hear it.
Hit it lower.
Huh?
Lower. There you go.
What note is that? Anybody out there with perfect pitch, let us know what note that is.
Well, my oscilloscope on will find out.
Okay, Uncle Vinty's going to find out what that note is. Lastly,
You haven't done
oh, the cauldron. The cauldron. I didn't even see this item the first day, but when we came back the second day, there it was. They had $60 on it. I thought, gee, it was half price, $30. How can you go wrong? So I grabbed that item too. I thought it was something that you probably got at Pier 1 or something like that, because it doesn't appear to be copper on the inside, but it has a tin lining. So I looked online today, and there is one identical to this that is listed for $600. It was originally $1,200. This was a find from a show on the Travel Channel called Baggage
Deals. I think.
Baggage Deals. We don't watch that show. But anyway, I'm keeping an eye on it and seeing what it sells for. Apparently it really is an old antique copper cauldron. So I'm really psyched.
It has a snake handle.
It does. I think they call that a snake handle. So anyway, my cool cauldron, that might have been the find of the day, and it was just kind of a happenstance. Yard sale bag. I don't know if you guys can tell how big and heavy duty this is, but if you're a yard sailor or estate sailor, this item is critical. And this is now my go-to bag. I love it. $5. And lastly, Uncle Vinci needs to straighten it out a little bit, but at a yard sale we found a set of 5 of these outdoor house lights, and then 1 light that would go on a post in your driveway, a larger version. I paid $18 for all of those. We thought we were going to have to paint them. We got them home and they look great on our house.
Yeah,
So
real match the trim.
yeah, they match the trim nicely, so we're good to go. I'm probably going to sell the rest at one of my sales for $20, so you know, that's not bad. Okay, hang on. I've got one more really cool item to show you. Okay, so here are a few more items. I picked this sign up for $1. I got it for the base. We make lamps out of all kinds of unique items that we find, and I thought I could use it as a base. But you know what? I like it as a sign holder. I actually even like this sign, but you can put any sign you want on it. $1 couldn't pass it up. I also got a nice, really light, it's aluminum. It's not on level ground here, but it's very stable step stool for $5. I love these. I use them a lot, and I like the light ones because they're easy for me to carry around. And the piece de la resistance is this antique rocking horse from Paris, France. Now you can see this horse is not in great shape, but the primary problem with it is that somebody put all this white stuff all over it, trying to fill in holes or cracks or something. The good news is it's spackle, and I took a soft sponge to it and it comes off relatively easily. Now I won't be able to get all of the white stuff off, but I want to keep as much of the original paint as I can. After I get it cleaned up, I'm going to touch it up or have someone who has some really good painting skills touch it up for me. They were asking $400 for it in this condition. I put in a bid for $100 and they took it. And here's the manufacturer's brass label. Limonare Freres, or I think that's how you say it. They were an amusement ride and street organ builder based in Paris, France during the late 1800s and early 1900s. They manufactured organs, carousels, and other street rides. I have not been able to locate one of these horses online, and I haven't been able to find any antique rocking horses that use this spring design. So I'm thinking it's very unique. And one last item that I found at the estate sale on the last day was this really nice old bit. It's huge. It has a name on it, P-O-U-R-S-I-N, Pourson, which is one of the oldest makers of belt buckles and other metal accessories, primarily for the leather and saddlery trades. So I don't know how old this is, but it was a neat item and I paid $1 for it. Uncle Vinty's up next, and he'll be showing you some of the tools that he found.